Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And now a carry here for the fullback. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. A running play called on 4th down. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Tigers will have to kick it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So Syracuse's offense out there for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players who just... Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Bush.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. They'll ride the back again here. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. They'll hand it off. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
And the fullback takes a turn running the football. He has first down yardage at the 46.
And that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. Makes the catch.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
2nd down after that completion. Hands off to the fullback. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. Clemson now operating in the red zone. They'll run the option. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's just split-second decision-making that's necessary for the quarterback when running the option. He does a nice job of seeing the defender, brings him in, and then pitches it out to the back. The back takes it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. You give it to the big fullback here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
One thing about the college game is everybody likes to run a version of the spread. But there's still an opportunity every once in a while for the old fullback to get in there and show you what he can do. And reminds you on that play right there.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback dropping back. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. The Tigers line it up with 1st and goal. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, you don't see it often, but how much do I love seeing that fullback get a touchdown. He blocks all the time. They rarely give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? There's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
And there's the handoff. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. The offense going to heavy personnel, bringing out the full house. They try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option. 6th play of the drive coming up. The big fullback's got it here. 2nd down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, the pass is picked off. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge... First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. They'll try and run it with the fullback. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game. And we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole.
How's this for starting field position? 1st and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers!
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Here's a carry for the fullback. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
He moves the ball across midfield and picks up a 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And that catch is hauled in. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
It's a small gain by the fullback, but nice to see him and his hand make a play.
Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Brought down after a big gain and a 1st down. Defense, no answer for the option that time. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. The Tigers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They're going to run the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense of just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D.
Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a 3rd down play? They feed the fullback this time. And tackled there by the defense.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and
they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, I'm surprised here, but it worked out. 4th down and goal, quarterback sneak. The offensive line got low, got a good push to give him just enough room to get into the end zone.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. They get him down after. First down here for this offense. And now a carry here for the fullback. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The pocket breaking down. And a senior making a disruptive impact play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and they cannot. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. Here comes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy. And now the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Going right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
They're going to run it. Not much on that play, brought down short. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So a field goal attempt coming up now. This is important, a chance to extend the lead here in the final quarter. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.